I was going to do a lot of studio time today, but that's changed because of admin and emails. I was going to record a Svalbard trip report, but that's happening probably tomorrow, Friday. I was also going to record a behind the frame episode in which I'm going to talk through one of the Svalbard sightings and then show you how to process it. And it's coming out on Friday. But for now, I am going to ask you a favor. I would love for you to just watch the rest of this video. It's a little piece I recorded with Beau. Now, Beau is one of the expedition leaders that we use up in Svalbard. I think my last 5 or 6 years, I've worked with Beau. Phenomenal guy and just all-around great guy, phenomenal guide. Works in the polar regions, and he's also one of the guides who is joining Michael and myself next year in Greenland. Him and Christian will be hosting us up there. And Beau recently started a print shop or an online print store. So the favor that I have for you is watch this video and please go and just check out his print store. If you have anybody you want to buy a gift for, go and check it out. I'm in love with the polar regions. I am lost right now for a quote. It's from Shackleton's book where the ice has a certain allure and it calls you back or something. But I'm in love with the polar regions. It is phenomenal. I've got different news to share, but at another time. For now though, go and check out Beau's images on his store. If anything, just hit him up, go follow him on Instagram, go and sign up for his newsletter. He has a very easygoing, wide-angle style, I think I can call it that. But I recorded this with him, so I'm going to leave you. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to leave Beau, and then in the description here, or then in the link in my bio, if you're watching on Instagram, I will add a link to Beau's website. Go and check out his prints. If you have any space on your wall, go and help him out. Go and buy a print or two. And it really is some cool stuff. Beau's always on, when we're on the boat, he's always all over the place looking for different shots, different angles. Great photographer, great guy all around. And yeah, tell him I sent you. I'm gonna get back to it. I'll see you guys next time. Here's Beau. Bye.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, Beau here. Just up in Svalbard, up here in Spitsbergen on expedition, so wrapping up another successful trip, photography charter, and I just sort of wanted to explain the background of creating my fine art sort of print store, offering prints for sale. This has been a while in the making. I've been working with photography for quite some time, but the process of creating a website, offering prints for sale has been a long time in the making, and sort of the idea and process behind that, and the ideas that sort of pushed me to get to this point. So for me, I mean, talking about photography, it's always been a journey of expression. I mean, photography is just a type of art form. And of course, for many people, it's expressing their feelings, how they see the world, and sharing that. And for me, sharing was always a big sort of part of photography. So photography itself, expressing my feelings, expressing the way I see the world, expressing the way I see the polar regions up here, a beautiful, beautiful region, which I deeply, deeply love, and showing how I see it, but also making these prints available was a way for me to share that, share my vision, share my views, share my feelings with more people, and sort of creating and expanding an audience. So for me, sharing, I mean, it started out with sharing with friends, sharing with family, but to try and share among a greater audience. So for me, not only is photography a way to express my feelings, express my passion, express my vision and how I see the world, but also to help people come together. So especially with world events in the last few years, not going into details of course, but seeing how people in general have become a lot more divided. I feel like photography and art is a way to have people come together. And I really feel that this is a good way for people to sort of to share my passion, for people to come together, to view my prints, to view photography in general, to view art in general, and to sort of come together and hopefully reunite people together in a way that art is generally quite good at. Yeah, and of course, you know, I've had different people looking at my art and photography and expressing their feelings, but one sort of theme that has come across from multiple people over the years is calmness and gentleness and relaxation and these sort of keywords with my photography. So I think it's also a way for people to bring a sense of calmness, a sense of peace, a sense of relaxation into your homes, into people's homes, and I hope that is a way, you know, offering my prints for sale, that has sort of been a way for me to hopefully offer people a way to find that, to hang up a print in your home, in your office, in your own sort of space, your studio, wherever it may be, but a way for you to find a more sense of calmness, a sense of peace, and a sense of unity in life. So that's sort of the idea behind this. It's been a long time in the making, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I will be working on more prints releases in the coming months as well. I have some things planned, but it will take some time, but I will be releasing some mini collections. But for now, hopefully you guys are enjoying the prints that I do have for sale, and enjoying the art and creation that I create up here in the polar regions. Yeah, so shooting, photographing in the polar regions, I mean, for me, simplicity is key. So keeping a simple, clean sort of vision within the photograph. So of course there's key things, you know, calmness, relaxation, all this sort of thing, but keeping a relatively simple composition, trying to keep things uncluttered, and keeping just everything the way they line up within the photograph, keeping it sort of clean and simple is sort of a strong point for me with my photography. Keeping colors as well, relatively simple, natural tones, calming tones, blues, whites, grays, things like this. And just keeping things simple. That's sort of been a theme with landscapes. Of course, landscape is a huge part of my photography, but also wildlife as well, and general naturescapes in general. So nature, encompassing nature, the polar regions, a lot of snow, a lot of ice, a lot of rock, but a lot of beauty and calmness within that natural landscape as well.
And if you can tell me, how do people order and shipping worldwide? Just how do I get hold of your stuff, and in what formats are they available?
Yeah, so logistics, it's quite simple. I've spent a lot of time and effort into really streamlining my website to make it as simple as possible from your end. So on the back end, making sure there's a lot of things that work and coordinate well together. So basically, you go to my website, my name, www.beaupruneau.com, and just basically click on collections. It's a very clean, very simple website, very easy to navigate. There's very few places to go except to view my portfolio, view the prints that are for sale, and then you can basically see and scroll through every single print as it's available. So shipping worldwide, drop shipping. You order a print from my store, you click on it, you put it in the shopping basket, order it, credit card, every sort of PayPal, everything that is there to available for purchase, for using to purchase. And shipping worldwide, courier as well, so fast, secure shipping, and also carbon neutral process. So it ships from Europe. So the company that I use, very high quality prints, fine art print, paper, material that they use, and they basically ship anywhere in the world from that. So it'll come out of Europe, internationally, courier shipping, so very, very quick, usually within a few days, maybe a week at the most, depending on where you're located, but it is very quick shipping. Reasonable shipping rates as well, that's all clearly explained on my website, and easy to do. It's a very quick, easy process.
Where does that come from?
Yeah, inspiration. I've always been, I started my photography journey a long time ago, basically getting it from my mother. She was a photographer, and moving on from there. But of course, you know, looking at photographers that work in nature, that work in wildlife, landscape photography, not just the polar regions. I've always found inspiration in any sort of area, even architecture, portraits, people photography, I find inspiration. But of course, you know, people like Jerry Vanderwalt, Chase Terran, different photographers that specialize in these sort of regions, I've always looked up to and used for inspiration. And I'm always trying to find new photographers to get inspiration from, look up to, and just find my own way. So it's a lot of trial and error, a lot of shooting for images that maybe don't work out, but you know, just trying to find that one that does work out that I can include for a selection, for a release. And I just draw my inspiration from a lot of different areas. It's very good. So basically find me on website, on Facebook and Instagram, so at Beau Pruneau. Website is my name, www.beaupruneau.com. Very simple, very easy to find. Follow, you know, check out my website, buy prints, of course. I have a couple different formats. So smaller prints are A4, and then my larger prints are A3 in size. I have color, I have black and white, and then you can buy them as print only, and as well in a framed, already framed, simple, clean black frame option delivered. So if you don't want to look for a frame, I have that option as well.